Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would do a little sticker sheet design and show you how I make my own stickers at home using my Cricut Joy Extra, as well as how I also would send them into my manufacturer to get them printed professionally and have them kind of a little bit more durable, UV resistant, water resistant, as I know a lot of people like to put them on their water bottles or laptops. This is kind of what I use as my sticker sheet template for both the Cricut and what I sent to my Manu, so I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this. I typically try to use one of the sticker sheets as a template just to get a better idea of how big each sticker will be. The very first sticker sheet I made, I believe that the stickers were a little bit too big for my liking after that they came from the printer. So if there's a certain sizing that I like, I always take like the original printed sticker sheet with the file to see which size works best for me. So what I'll do is I'll kind of just put this on a very, very low opacity. This is actually the first time I'm using the new iPad mini. Some of my presets aren't normally there. So I imported a photo of these snacks here and I'm just checking the sizes and they look pretty good compared to the one in the background, so I'll remove the background of the other ones. We're gonna finalize the lines here. So what I'll do when I prepare the sticker sheet file to have it printed professionally by a manufacturer is I have a little bit of this white background for each of the individual stickers, as depending on the Manu that you're using, they do require a certain amount of bleed lines around each of the stickers. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate this layer and I'll do a Gaussian blur. Around 10% is what I'll recommend to just see the spacing in between the stickers to make sure that they're not that close together. And next I will do a automatic selection and invert it so I can actually see how much of that bleed line is happening for the sticker, and then you'll notice that there's certain areas where they do overlap just like that, so I would need to adjust the sizing of each sticker to make sure that they don't overlap. Depending on your Manu and how much space that they require between each individual sticker, you can do a different percentage of Gaussian blur. I just find that when I go through vinyl disorder, that 10% Gaussian blur typically works fine. Just do a little bit of fine tuning here. For the actual bleed line for my sticker sheets, I do a Gaussian blur of about 6%, and then of course I will then invert it and put the white in the back right underneath the stickers. I usually use the 6% as a guideline because I don't actually add the cut line for my stickers. Vinyl disorder will do that for me and then proceed to do a bleed line on top of that 6% that I already have, so that's kind of what works for me. However, if you are making your stickers with the Cricut, the Gaussian blur method will cause a little bit of unsmooth lines, which I would have to adjust by manually drawing over them. This additional step is a very key component when you're making your stickers with a Cricut, as it will cause you to have a really long period of time for your Cricut to actually cut them, as it'll cut all of these individual little bumps. To prep my file to be cut on the Cricut Joy Extra, I will actually have my background here as a transparent PNG, and there's actually a certain part of the background that I want to take, which is going to be this title section here, and I do need to add a white border to it, so I'll kind of minimize it to kind of fit the space of the 4x6 area, and then export it as a PNG file. Then I'm ready to go into the Cricut design space, which I'll select from the photo library of the image that we just saved. Since I already removed the background from Procreate, I can actually exit out, and it'll give me a preview of how it will be cutting the sticker sheet. Then the next step is to just select the flat graphic, as I wanted to use the print and cut feature. For my sticker sheets, I use a 4x6 sizing, so I'm resizing it here. Then it'll show me how it's going to print and cut my sticker, and I do want to put both of it on one sheet, so I'll move the photo here. I'm using the Koala sticker paper in matte. I like how it prints very vibrantly with my not so fancy printer, and the paper is also a lot thicker than others that I've tried. With the print then cut feature, I'll send it to the printer. So I'm actually having troubles with the printer. I think the ink is not matching very well. So as you can see here, it's turning a lot more blue and cool toned. So I tried to see if it's my printer because I've printed the sticker sheet out before and it's a lot of greens and reds, but even the greens are turning a little bit more turquoise in color. So I think my printer is not working with me today. I've actually been liking this, and I do a cold laminate. What I like about these Avery sheets is that it has a peel here tab, and I find it very helpful to have to make sure that I can put it on smoothly. Pull. I'll just push it off. I'll choose the printable sticker paper, white, green liner printing. Be sure to make sure it goes in straight. Also make sure there's nothing behind the machine as well. Alright, now that we have the sticker that came on the sheet, we have this tool here to kind of just scrape it off. Okay, so here, as you can see, the sticker app is a little bit cheaper at the 25 pieces. When you get 50, it gets 95. So vinyl to store can be kind of pricey, but mind you, their stickers are a lot thicker than sticker app, and I kind of like the feel of a thick sticker sheet. Now, since I've always ordered my sticker sheets from them, that's typically what I do. Let's kind of see what it would be for like a pixie dust sticker sheet. We're gonna go into Adobe Illustrator. After uploading the layers, I will then embed each layer into the file. After saving the file, I can now send it over to the manufacturer so that they can print out my sticker sheets. And that is it for today's video. I hope that helped any of you who is wondering how to make your own stickers at home with the Cricut, as well as how you could possibly set up your file to send to a manufacturer to get them printed. If any questions at all, please feel free to leave in the comments, and I'll definitely try to help and answer any of those questions. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!